Hey guys, Spaghetti Monster here. Better than the boosted episode 9. We got some misfortune gameplay coming at you. Alright, so matchups for this game. We got Darius versus Varus in the top lane. Jungle Twitch versus Jungle Trendemir. We got some Twisted Fate versus Fizz. And bot lane is Caitlyn Blitzcrank versus Misfortune Fresh. So, my thoughts on the lane matchup is whenever Blitzcrank misses a hook, I need to try and get some double up shots off on the minions to hit Caitlyn. Caitlyn outranges me because she's got the biggest auto attack range in the game. I just start with standard start, Dorn's Blade, Health Pot, Ward. Got Flash Heal, Fresh took Ignite, and Blitzcrank took Exhaust. That's the difference right here. We got double range versus range melee bow. So, yeah, just getting into it. Gonna start by giving this Twitch a leash at his red. He chooses to start red, so we're gonna help him out. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. Some minions are spawning. So when you're playing off a Fresh, there's a lot of cool things that the Fresh could do in a lot of matchups. It's a very high skill cap support, and it just comes down to how good the Fresh is, really. I think the Fresh is really good, though, so I think he does a really good job in lane. So yeah, I'm just coming in the lane for a try. Got Blitzcrank Caitlyn. And yeah, so we're just starting off by hitting the minions. Just playing a little careful because I just got auto attack 2 times. You can see that Caitlyn has a little longer range than me. And Blitzcrank's just hiding in the bush, so I'm trying to wait for this minion wave to come up. I don't want to get caught by a hook. That was a dangerous auto attack right there. So I'm just waiting for an angle to open up, an opportunity to arise. So I'm just standing by this little minion. He's like my saving grace. It looks like they're going to hit level 2 first, and they do. So when the enemy team hits level 2 first, you want to just respect it and run for your life. So right here, Thresh is pretty out of position, and if he got hooked right now, it would be pretty devastating because we have so many minions right there, or even if I got hooked. So I'm just running. Thresh is running as well. And Blitzcrank decides not to throw the hook. I'm not quite sure why, but it's alright. Could have got a serious punish down right there. I'm a little out of position right here too. Blitzcrank just choosing not to hook me. So I decided to get my E second just to thin out the wave a little bit. And maybe deter the Blitzcrank from running at us. So I'm just playing very passively in this lane. Just waiting for them to make a mistake. Because I'm getting outranged and the zone pressure from the hook is very strong. So I'm just giving it as much respect as I should. So yeah. Fresh is going for souls. Ooh, goes for a fakey hook. Misses it though. So he chooses to step up. Blitzcrank with a nice punish on that knockup, and he misses the hook unfortunately. And Fresh is flexing the icon right there. So yeah, I'm just letting the minions come to me. And being very patient. I know that they're very far over point the river, so possibly could get a gank right now. We're pretty healthy and could definitely take it. So Fresh is just stepping up a little bit. Just hitting the minions, looking for an opportunity. Double up on this Caitlyn. I decided to just get the CS right there. And yeah, we're just being very cautious, When you're in a ranked game and you're just laning against the lane like this, the last thing you want to do is give up a kill in the early game, especially with the range disadvantage that you're at. Ooh, looks like I misclicked something right there. So Fresh is half HP. Does he have potions still? Let's see. Yeah, he's got 2 biscuits. Just choosing not to use it. And we're just keeping it even in CS right here. Just trying to do as well as we can, given the situation. Right here, maybe I could step up and hit this back minion a little more. This minion's about to die too, but she's respecting the double up. So they're playing pretty passive too. More passive than I'd like them to play actually, but it's okay. Fresh is stepping up, getting a soul. And I'm just waiting for level 6 because I know that I can't really get those pokey trades off in this lane matchup without getting punished too hard. So Thresh goes for a walk-up flay, misses it, but it's okay. So I'm just trying to hit this Blitzcrank because he's too far from his Caitlyn for her to hit me. I get exhausted and hooked, but that's alright. Oh, nice flay by the Fresh right here. Just trying to get as much damage down as possible. And yeah, we came out on top right there. Let's just go over that trade again. So it starts off with Thresh just walking straight up to this Caitlyn, just going for a flay, trying to make some plays. Utilizing that auto attack passive, but unfortunately he misses. Goes for hook, Blitzcrank with a really nice body block, saving his Caitlyn right there. Puts down a trap, but doesn't wait for the knock-up, so just wastes a little bit of time there. I put down Make It Rain, trying to peel for my support. Also created a little bit of a zone for Caitlyn. I get hooked right here, but that's okay. I got a Lantern right here. I could have took the Lantern as well, but I decided to go for some more auto attack damage. And now she's trading with me inside my minion wave, inside our minions, so the minions are helping me out right here, and that's how she takes so much damage, because she autos back in my minion wave. And yeah, just a bunch of mistakes from both teams. You know, me getting hooked, and then Caitlyn just overreaching a little bit, putting her hand in the cookie jar, getting caught. And yeah, I missed the first flight miss from Fresh, but he hit the second one, so that was really nice. So now he's really low. Oh my god. So right here, remember when I was talking about double up this crazy damage? So I see this Caitlyn is really low, and I really want to get a cheese kill right here. So if you guys see, this minion's really low. So what I try to do right here, I try to be really cheeky, and I wait for the ranged creep to hit it one more time. And I go for a flash Q to get the execute, and it actually does hit her, but she lives with 17 HP, and it did... How much damage did that do? Let's see. It does so much damage. So let's see. It does... Oh, if she didn't get that regen right there, I would have killed her. But yeah, it did like 215 damage. It's pretty crazy. So Thresh hits a nice flash hook right here, because I just chunked really hard. I tried to get another Q, but this Blitzcrank flashed away, and that was a good flash, because if he didn't flash, I was just going to get another double up kill right here. I'm just utilizing the angles that I'm getting. So I poked on the Blitzcrank, I realized, oh man, it wasn't enough, I just whipped my flash. Gets the hook right here. And I actually should have been standing back a little more, but that's alright. So I get the Q, and he flashes just in the nick of time. And I can't get that double up damage on the Caitlyn, but we managed to get the Blitzcrank, so that's really nice. Twitch comes in with gank, gives us a little bit of extra slowing damage that we need, and it all works out in the end. You know, even though maybe we could have got 2 kills, but it's just playing to the angles. Oh! So we get another double up right here. Just to show, like, people just sometimes they forget. They might not be used to playing against the misfortune, you know. So just utilizing the minion on low HP. See, I poke it down. I see she steps up because she wants that headshot, and then it costs her her life. And Tryndamere is just like, oh my god. What do I do now? He's just leave. It's so funny, because he knows that there's so many minions here, that if he did come in, that's really good by him. If he did come in to gank me, I would have just stood in my minions and auto-attacked, and if he wanted to trade back, I mean, all my minions would have probably just killed him. So, he's coming in now, just going for his CS. So, we're up to a 2-0 lead, and I didn't even use my best kit, so that's awesome. And we're up 3 CS, even though I CS'd really bad. I probably could CS better, but it's alright. You know, we came out ahead. Thresh did some nice things, I did some nice things. Enemy team did some nice things too, but you know, we just happened to get the better end of the bargain. So right here, I see I'm 2-0. So I just get Boots, a Control Ward, another potion, and I decide to start off by going for an Infinity Edge. I got a BF Sword. Whenever you're up in lane, you always want to try and get a BF Sword, because BF Sword just gives you so much raw damage. It just makes your trade so much better. I have 40 attack damage on her, so it's 110 AD per auto to 74 per auto. So I am up 35 damage per auto. So that's really significant. So I'm just staying under tower, not doing anything crazy. Just playing to my Fresh's pace. Whenever you're duoing with someone random, you want them to play their game, you know, and you just want to follow up on it. That's how I like to play it anyways. Especially when I don't know the person, I'm not familiar with them. And I just put a little ward down. I don't put down my control ward yet, because I'm just waiting to see if somebody might be in there. So Thresh, Twisted Fate comes down for a gank actually, and has a really good gold card. I think I had a little bit of misfocus right there. Let's just rewind and check it out. So Twisted Fate comes in, nice ult, gets to Caitlyn. Body block from Blitzcrank right there, really good blocking that hook. Good job by Blitz. But unfortunately, it's not enough, and I'm just too strong. And we also have numbers advantage. Tryndamere comes down, but he can't really do anything. Twist of Fate just throwing another gold card really quick, just picking up that kill. Cable not respecting it, and yeah, we're just snowballing our lead. We got a good gank for Twist of Fate. We're up three kills to 0. And ooh, what happened there? Let's see. I think Twist of Fate probably hits another gold card. Unfortunately, the red team got the dragon, but okay, so Fresh misses the hook. Oh, so I see that he's just stepping up really hard, and I didn't ult yet, so I just used my ult, and it just melts him. So yeah, just abusing the thickness of the ultimate, and just didn't have enough time to even get out of it. So yeah, we get the first turn of the game, and we're just pressing the advantage, up 4-0. Yeah, it's really good. So, other than the other team getting dragon, good job by Tryndamere getting it, but it's alright. So I go back to base, and I get a pickaxe. And we're really close to our IE, even though I'm not CSing as well as I should be. I think we only have like 50 CS, yeah. So I come up to the mid lane, and I'm just trying to rotate for another tower now, because I don't have flash, and I don't want to be bottom when I don't have flash. Thresh with a nice little play. I choose not to take the lantern because Fizz still has his ult up, and I realize that. So that's a really important thing to take note of here. Let's just rewind it really quick. Okay, so I come up. Okay, so Thresh comes up, hits a really nice hook, but Fizz as well as spells up, I'm assuming he does. So instead of grabbing the lantern, I just try and juke the fish, because if I grab the lantern, it's just an easy fish for him. I'm just going to be point blank melee range. So it's really important you respect the zone control from Fizz with his ultimate. Just still respecting the champion, because I know it could be tricky to play against sometimes. And now we're just going for Visvaris. Visvaris has no escape. Open Fresh can land this hook right here, which he does, like a beast. And yeah, I'm just letting him tank it for me and just auto attacking. Don't need to heal him. And I wait for his ult to finish, and we just get the kill right there. It's just really nice by Fresh hitting those hooks and just tanking it for me, and we pick up the kills. Everything goes our way. And we're just having a really good game right now. Good team synergy. And we just take this turret. It's going to speed it up a little bit. It's really nice. So we get this turret 2 instead of mid, which is fine. And now we're going back to base. So good team play overall. Very nice by my team. And let's see what we buy. So I think at this point I probably get the Infinity Edge. Yeah, I get the Infinity Edge. 5-0 free. 10 minutes in the game, 10 minutes, 30 seconds. And I'm just feeling really strong right now. You know, I got a red buff on me. 4 points in my KO. And everything's going really well. Strutting my way to lane, just super fast. Getting all these minions. Just taking every small advantage I can. Just turning it into a bigger and bigger lead. Trying to go for double up, but I missed it. The minions can be tricky. You just gotta go into a custom game and just practice that. Getting some love tap passes off. And yeah, now that I have my flash and heal, I feel comfortable pushing up past this mini try area to try and touch this tower, because I have both sums, so I could try and make some plays. Whenever I don't have sums, though, I want to group mid with my team. So yeah, just trying to push the lead. This last heading. So Fizz comes up, and I'm trying to dodge the fish again, which I do. Just trying to respect it. Now Fresh Frozen Lantern, I whiffed my ulti really badly, but that's okay. I'm trying to hit this Fizz, I reposition because I realized I messed up, and then I tank this ulti for my Thresh. I use my heal spell, making sure it hits Fresh as well. Fresh is able to re-engage, and we get the triple kill. So I'm just going to rewind that really quick, just to go over it. Things I did wrong, things I did good, and Fresh as well. So it starts off with this Fizz coming up, takes a love tap passive, and I'm moving back now, out of the bush. He thinks I'm still in it, so I use my Make It Rain, because I know he's running towards me. He knows he missed his ulti. He makes a crazy little trickster here. He didn't have to commit right here, but he decides to anyways. And for some reason I ult, which is a really bad ult, but I realize it's a bad ult, so I cancel it. I grab this lantern, I believe. and Fresh flashes for some reason, misses the fly, but that's okay. So I hit this Caitlyn at first, and then I realize I'm taking turret, so I have to reposition. Thresh gets an ignite on this Fizz. I turn around, realizing my positional error, and I get this Fizz kill. Then I block the Caitlyn ultimate, and I see that Varus is coming, but it's okay because I still have heal. So I also see this minion's about to die, so I'm trying to go for a double up, I think. But instead, I just choose to come back instead of going for the greedy play and heal Thresh. Thresh has a really nice hook, and I'm just hitting this Varus. Caitlyn's doing a poor job of being within Varus' space bubble, so I just keep stepping back. I get the double up kill, and then it does so much damage. Oh my god, and that's the triple right there, baby. And yeah, Caitlyn just standing behind Varus when he's almost dead, and just poor positioning from the other AD carry, allowing me to outplay with this Thresh. So now I see Blitzcrank's coming, and he's just a support, so I don't really think he can do anything. He grabs my support, unfortunately, and I get exhausted. I think Thresh might go down to minions. Nope, barely makes it out. Oh, so I try and get the Q proc off with the double up, and do I overstay right here? Oh god, Trendemir's coming. Run away. So yeah, we just take what we could get, and 8-0-3, just pushing the advantage. The whole team was pretty much down there, so that opens up mid lane to push. Mid lane gets a turret, top lane to push, top lane almost gets a turret, and yeah, just trying to make some plays. Doing a good job. Kudos to this Fresh, playing really awesome. Except I'm missing a couple flays, but I mean flays are really hard to hit. And he'll get better with that over time. You know, he's doing an awesome job. So we got some Berserker Greaves right here. Attack speed champion, always want to get those Greaves, and I got a Zeal, so we got some crit now. And do I buy anything else? No, I do not. So let's just speed it up and see where I go. I'm going to group with my team, I believe. Trying to group in. We're up 8k gold about, I think. So just farming mid and waiting for my team to make a decision. Red team gets another dragon. We're doing a really good job of getting these dragons because we have no vision down at dragon. So good job to them for doing that. Just lack of vision by us. So we're just farming mid, farming mid. We want to try and get a fight right here. So Thresh comes in, hits a really nice hook on Varus. I'm standing in Varus ulti, but that's okay. Because their whole team just ran away. Just Fate with an ult so we can see their whole team. Unfortunately, he gets hooked right here. So I try to protect him with an ultimate, even though it wasn't the best ult. Now, a really good thing that this Fresh just did is he saw that my ult wasn't hitting a lot of people, or if any at all. So let's just rewind it really quick. So I can show what he did. That was really good. So he gets the hook right here. We get this kill. Twisted Fate gets hooked right here, which is a really nice hook by the splits. So I see he gets hooked. So I try to cover him with an ulti just in case someone tries to flash for him. Even though it wasn't the best ulti, but this Fresh with the sick flay flays him right into my ult. So then I decide to continue casting instead of canceling. And barely getting the kill with it. But that's okay. I think one more auto attack. I think he canceled an auto right here. I take damage from the Fizz ult, I think. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. So, yeah, she died to Darius Blade, luckily for us. But, yeah, that was a really nice play. And he's going for a nice little re-engage right here. And I'm just putting the E down to try and zone these guys, stepping back as far as I can. Get the Blitzcrank with Darius, and Twisted Fate, unfortunately, can't survive. I grab the Lantern because Trendemir could just crit me. And then I see, uh-oh, I just Lanterned into a Fizz, so... I think I flashed this Trickster. No, I don't. I just outplayed it. And then Trendemir makes a nice little getaway. Smart by him. Yeah, nothing he could do right there. And then that's how we get this turret right here. Just out team fighting the other team. So it's really cool. Varus disconnected or rage quit, one of the two. Just pushing up these minions, trying to get this in there. Speed this up a little bit. And, alright, so Darius gets hooked right here. And instead of grabbing the Lantern, he chooses to take the fight. I'm trying to body block for him. But I see Fresh steps up, so I let him do it, so then I can stay healthy. And yeah, we're just running away now. We just took everything we could. We couldn't quite get this in him, but we'll try and get it next time. Just gotta respect the respawn timers. So, going back to base now. And we get Static Shiv. Oh, so the reason I got the Static Shiv this game is because I wanted to be as bursty as possible and just catch people off guard. Oh, cool, Varus reconnected. He's probably just DC'd. So I just want to try and be as bursty as possible and just catch people off guard pretty much. And just get a lot of burst damage, especially off of these assassins like Fizz. So our team takes a fight mid. Probably someone got hooked. And I choose to set up an ult over the wall right here because I feel like this is where I'm the safest, and I try to clear the minion wave as well with it. But that just leaves me out of position for the actual fight itself. I probably... Did I flash up yet? No, I didn't have flash up. I could have probably flashed over and grabbed this lantern and just cleaned up, but I didn't have this available to me. So Fresh hits a nice little hook right here. Just trying to follow up. Get the auto attack damage. Goes for his Fizz. Looks at the Fizz, wow, and then hits the Fresh right here. So this Fresh goes for a fakey shove. And I've described this in previous videos. Just waiting for my video to buffer. While replay, please. Just give it a second, guys. Sorry about the inconvenience. Oh. Lag. While replay, why? Fix. Okay, awesome. So, Thresh goes for a really nice play right here. I'm still running around. I get the skate one, and we're going to slow this down. So, he goes for a fakey shove. He looks at Fizz, and then he just hooks the Blitzcrank. So his TF just a little hesitant on this gold card, waiting to see if Fizz is going to come back in. And we just get the double kill right here. And Fresh is still going for more. Twisted Fate, oh my goodness, 35 HP. Barely making it out. Goes for another nice flay. He's hitting all his flays now. Throws a lantern for his Twitch. I don't take it, because so Twitch could come up and help us out. And yeah, we're just... Oh! I went for a Q double up. Important thing to note. I went for a Q double up right here, right? Because I saw Fizz didn't have flash, and I saw him Trickster. But just underestimate the cooldown of Trickster, and I didn't quite make it in time in that window. So nice little poke by Varus too. So yeah, just be careful when you're trying to snipe this Fizz players, because they could just Trickster and dodge all your skill shots. Just like that, even if you get the cast off. So I use heal because this Varus just sniped me 2 times. I'm just like sleeping on the Varus Qs. Just forgot he was even in the game, to be honest. So now I just go back to base. I go and shop, and I get a BF sword, because I'm like, oh my god, I need Bloodthirster. I'm like really low in all these fights. So, coming back, our team takes a little bit of a bad fight. Get the kill on the Fizz, just respecting all his range. Everybody's looking at me hard, and they're just forgetting that Darius is there. So yeah, sometimes when you're playing AD carry and you're really fed, a lot of people just have a really high priority on you. So like, look at this Tryndamere, for example. Here, I'll rewind it one more time. So I come back to the lane. Poor TF can't make it, unfortunately. So as soon as I step up, everybody's focus kind of changes a little bit. Like especially this Tryndamere. Varus throws an E on me, and he starts running towards me instead of maybe auto attacking this Darius a little bit if he could. But I mean, Darius is pretty fed, so I don't really blame him. But yeah, I'm just standing as far back as possible, because sometimes people just like to hold spells until you step up, and if they never use their spells and you just never step up and your team's ahead, like because Darius is just doing work right now, just hit a 3-man Q and then dunked him. Like they're just refusing to use any spells until I come in. So that's another like power of like your zoning, pretty much. It's like kind of like reverse zoning. Like you just force people to hold cooldowns, kinda, and then if they do use them, then you could go in and just punish them because they have nothing left. So right here we're chasing this Blitzcrank down, but can't quite get to him, I don't think. And yeah, we just take a little bad exchange. I ult to deter him from pursuing Darius even further. And yeah, we got mid nip, so I'm just waiting for minions to come up now. Just waiting. So right here, I'm just waiting for his Twitch to. Excuse me. I'm waiting for this Twitch to bait out somebody, which he does. And yeah, we get a kill right there, pretty easy. And I'm just wondering whether I want to go back, push up, go for an objective. I see not Baron, Dragon spawning. So we're going for a Dragon right here. Getting our first one in the game. just in case something goes wrong. Just take it really quick. And then we go to red buff. And we take red. And now I'm going back to base. So I go back and I buy a Vamp Scepter. And then another little exchange pops out here. Comes up here. So I'm running up the lane. Here, we'll speed up just a little. Okay, so Twitch starts getting engaged on. We see it, so everybody's coming to help him like a good team. And this Tryndamere makes a flash, but he flashes into fresh. Flays him towards me. It's really nice. Makes him pop his passive. TF waiting. Oh, wow, he used the blue card. Okay, I thought he was going to wait for the gold card, but he used the blue by accident, I think. Thresh trying to flash over the Wraith Wall and get a hook, but barely misses. I'm just standing behind my team at all times, dodging all the skill shots, playing very safe positioning. Don't need to like do anything crazy, get caught, because that's how you throw games when you bleed. And yeah, we're just pushing up mid now, and I think we're taking the Nexus towers, and I think this is probably the end of the game. So if Thresh with a nice hook, I just ult straight up. Caitlyn can't dodge it because she can't move. Get the red slow on his fizz, he dies too. Just doing lots and lots of deeps. And yeah, that's just a Caitlyn game. One of my Caitlyn games. Just a little commentary, gameplay. Hope I taught you guys something about Misfortune. And yeah, thanks for watching. This was Better Than the Boosted A Carry series, episode 9, Misfortune. I'll see you guys next time.